Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? So let's just start and go backwards. What's up, Smiley, Melissa, Scuba, Rhonda, Crawl, Catal, if I can say it right. Cup of Crime with Dippy. What's up? Cherokee Girl, Muffin Top, Katie Kitty, Sassy Brenda, New Orleans Lady Tama. Making sure I get everybody that's commented, y'all. Just give me a moment. Jackie Barty, Antique Little Girl. How's everybody doing today? Let me say that first. Bama Cat, whoop whoop. Right, Angelia Wilcox, Lori Mazzy. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good today. Let me start out by saying thank you, Smiley and Katie. Thanks to y'all, I need, I think, $17 more, y'all, and I can go get my medication. And I got to make sure and get done here by a certain time so that I can call my job and get my new schedule. What's up, Nolene from South Africa? Well, good to have you, Nolene Goosen. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Let's see. Don't forget to post the link for the True Crime with Dippy channel also that's in here. I know I'm saying it right. I'm thinking from what they said. So today, mainly what I want to talk about is directly or indirectly. Two things that I'm going to continue to maintain until I see something that changes that thought process. One is I believe if drugs had been taken out of the equation, Summer wouldn't be missing. I feel that everything is going to boil back to drug use, abuse, and sales. Period. Even if it's just the fact that the drug use is skewing the person's mind to where they think everything's okay. I have said not one, but I feel both parents have knowledge of what occurred that they're not sharing. With the general public, at least. I can't say with law enforcement because we don't know what law enforcement knows. Okay? Those two things I've said since the beginning, and I'm going to continue to maintain. I think Grandma probably does. Now, whether that knowledge is obtained before, during, or after the fact, I'm not saying. But I do feel they have knowledge. I think that some of that knowledge breeds fear in Candace. Do I think it's the cornbread cartel? No. But when she was directly asked on national television about the cornbread mafia, which is basically an organized group of individuals that she or her family could have been involved with that caused something to do with Summer's disappearance. She broke down and got scared to death. Why? Why did that bother you and scare you? That was real tears, let me tell y'all. That was real. I've sniffed an onion and been cutting about 14 of them red onions without no ice water. Real talk. Welcome, Miss Lori, by the way. I didn't welcome you. That was real. The snot was a coming, everything. She's swiping snot from left to right. You don't get that if it ain't real tears. Now, I know that several of y'all Mama Cat, she's not gonna do it because she wouldn't know better. If you don't see nothing wrong with the situation, you're not gonna call to correct it. I know that sounds awful, but true story, Cherokee girl, true story. She probably listen, y'all. Some people get offended, but I hate the dry, crumbly cornbread, y'all. Let me say that. I like that sweet yellow cornbread. It's almost like a sponge cake. Yeah, poor Summer knowing it is heartbreaking, and it really pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like there's a lot of fucking adults that know what happened. I felt that way too, Miss Smiley. I do. I will say that. Army of One school cornbread. True story, Bama. True story. And then I ain't gonna front to you. I use Jiffy cornbread mix, but I don't follow the directions. I have my own stuff over time. Um, he was sentenced in February, so I think people are reporting him getting out too soon. I think it would be was he sentenced January 25th? So that would be 7. That would be I'm thinking it's gonna be July before Don gets out. I'm sorry about making you hungry for cornbread. What's up, Betty Joe? Welcome. It's October, Katie. Okay, I was thinking it would be July at the earliest, and that's if he gets released to February the 7th, Miss Jim. Okay, well then that answers our question. He's got to do at least 6 months from that date. So you're looking at August the 7th at the earliest, and then he has to do 6 more months in in-house treatment. They said October. Well, there you go, Katie. If that's what the Popo said, that's what it is. Real talk. And welcome, Jimma. And several of y'all, I saw y'all this morning right after. I want to shout out to Shay. We're going to play a little bit of her live from this morning because I want y'all to know why I'm so pissed. Jody Sue, how the fuck do you know what Frank Light's victims' names are? They weren't released. They're not in the publications that you can go online and look up in the Freedom of Information Act. They're protected. How do you know the names, and why are you naming your pets after them and their family members? What are you trying to do, Jody? I'm calling you the fuck out. I'm asking you a question right here and right now. Why? Where did you get them names, and why are you doing it? And it's not the first one. You've done it twice to one animal. Matter of fact, is I can get the information. That's one. And number 2, this is not the first one of his victims that you've threatened. What the fuck's up with that? Please explain to me, Jody. Drop a link. I'll give it to you. And who the fuck are you? I have seen the messages from the back chat. I'm not taking nobody's word. I'm trying to find them to pull them up and show them to you guys. Okay? I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm 38 hot on this one. Who the fuck are you, Jody? Hey, Pam. Welcome. Welcome, Daisy Joe. I'm just, oh. Right, Jim. I don't think they give the exact date either. They might just tell the month. They're not going to give you an exact date. I agree. I'm pissed. Oh, if you don't cook cornbread in a cast iron skillet, you ain't doing it right. I would love to do one with Shay. I'm open for that. She's already told me Right, Smiley? The only person that's, no, she ain't full of internet. She could know. She could know. As I understand, Candace is not at that house. I'm understanding she's afraid to be there. I don't know. That's just the whispers through the YouTube streets. That part's rumor. What I am telling you is there's only one way that she'd know. Yep, Jim, I have the same theory, I have a feeling. Yep, she was Cherokee girl. She asked where I was at, too, in the beginning, because she's used to me being up, and I went to bed early. My blood pressure's fluctuating. That's why they want to put, that's why I got to get the other meds, y'all. It's either way up or way down. I can't get it right. If I take the medicine that they knew when they put me on, even if I do a half a dose, it's bottoming my blood pressure out. So I might get tired and have to end the live. I just want y'all to know that. Well, don't worry about it, because I'm going to play part of Shay's stuff for us. She's given me full permission multiple times. There's multiple people in the chat that can verify to play anything of hers I want to play. I know you was in there, Sassy. You'll see, you'll hear her talking to you. And Roll With It and several other sunshines. I was proud of y'all. Just want to say that. Y'all asked some really good questions. I rewatched that live stream. It had just ended 3 minutes before I tuned in. I just barely missed her. It's all right, Miss Pam. I got you, boo. I got several things already lined up to share. And there's, it was a 3-hour live stream, y'all. I ain't going to play it all, but there's several things that was in there that I really want to discuss. Right, Betty Joe. And then he has to go to the in-house treatment for however long they determine. Oh, was you, cover girl? I look at Shay's channel a lot. It ain't about taking sides. I know facts. The fact is, if you are an SA victim that testified in the court, they protect your name and identity. And the way that they do that, there's only one way. Well, one of two ways. Either the victim themselves told you they're a damn victim. Okay, Scuba. Either the victim themselves told your ass they're a victim, or the victimizer told you they're a victim. And if it came and you got told by the person that victimized these people who they are, and you're doing little stuff to poke at them in your live streams and on your channel and your videos, shame on you. I hope they go to the police so hardcore. I hope they get them an attorney and they sue the fucking britches off your ass, honey. That's what I think. Army of One. I think she's another opportunist. You tell me if you think I'm right. I think she was having problems in her relationship, and that's why Shay's live was real important to me. I think she saw an opportunity to get some attention and to hold him there and to hold her spot just a little longer. That's what I think. Y'all can tell me what y'all think, and I'm down for listening. Just now went off. Thank you, Scuba. But and PayPal hacking, Crystal, crime time. Then she must have opened her PayPal up to somebody you shouldn't. I've denied. I just want y'all to understand, I can deny donations. And I will. I really think it's what it was. And then she seen, I mean, because here's what I went back and looked at when it comes to Jody Sue, and what I think is real important that everybody needs to kind of understand. Y'all, we got 72 right now in the chat. I want to just take a minute and ask everybody to give a whoop whoop to Cherokee Girl, Sunshine of the Month for May of 2022. It's the last couple days. Remember, the fourth every month, I'll be announcing the next person that's Sunshine of the Month for the month of June. Oh, she's got fully hacked, Katie. Fully hacked in. Yeah. They've hacked her whole system. Remember, they tried that shit with me. People thinking I'm just saying stuff. Remember, I told you my whole Wi-Fi system got fried. Spectrum is still investigating. Don't play with me. The last person that done that got a $400 secured bond sitting in the county waiting on the U.S. Marshals to come catch them and take them off. Mr. Jeffrey Barrett. That was his name. And he wasn't from Hawkins County, but he's a hired gun, apparently. Tell me why U.S. Marshals come and took him. Tell me why he had a $400,000 secured bond. He got picked up at Walmart here where I worked. We have 2 Walmarts, y'all. Two. Tama, anytime. Okay, I'll tell y'all the secret to the spamming symbols. You can do up to 3 symbols and it won't holler at you. That's a YouTube thing. Yep, Army of One. I've showed the article in previous live streams from my local newspaper. He was out of Charlotte, North Carolina. We have 2. Tell me how he ended up at my Walmart. One's a super Walmart and one's a grocery store. I never said which one technically I worked at, but yeah. And I worked for asset protection. And what's funny about that part is he got picked up for stealing. And I would have been the one on that day that he would have been dealing with, because I was the only person that worked for our department on that particular day of the week. And I'm not going to tell when it is, because that would be giving up certain rotations at Walmart that I'm not comfortable telling. What's up, Little Feather 420? Welcome. You good, Tama? Yeah, it's creepy as hell. Sure, that's right, Katie Kitty. They sure do. Cam probably wasn't telling a lie, because he's not on their team now. The last time I went to Tennessee, somebody followed me all the way to Elizabethtown. And they had South Carolina plates on theirs. In a black SUV with blacked out windows and shit. To keep it a band. You good, Muffin? Well, it takes about, depending on traffic, anywhere from 12 to 17 minutes. Oh, I've already said that, Pam. I can't believe you got a daughter like that. Yeah, well, Army of One, this has been going on. That was back in December. He was got in November at my Walmart. I was followed in December. I know, Sassy. All that's already been documented too, and trust and believe the Popo know. Oh, hell no, Smiley. I guess nobody's threatening me because, number one, right now I ain't got away there. My thing fell through, so I don't have a way to go. Yes, it is one big holler fight, Army of One. It really is. People don't realize it. It's a neighborhood brawl. We have them around here. All right, Little Feather. Yeah, it's dead wrong. Shit post a link. You won't take kindly of it. Oh, the Streamlab is working today. A Greyhound? Oh, the problem with that, we don't even, okay, cup of crime, we don't got a Greyhound bus stop for, I live right off of exit 96. The nearest one's off of exit 127. So, I don't know. Get a rental. Okay. Yeah, Streamlabs is on one today, ain't they, Muffin? I'm going to try to figure something out, Army of One. I took Greyhound all the way to Fayetteville before Cup of Crime. Ooh, that stopover in Charlotte was real. I was there for 4 hours. Woo, I was by myself. I think she's riding with somebody, Miss Gemma. I haven't heard from her directly. We communicate through others, is the best way I know to put it. As I understand, nobody has identified that woman in the picture. That's what's up, Cup of Crime. I've been, I have somewhere to stay. I have actually several somewheres to stay. Well, of course, Sassy, that's the truth. Nobody has been able to identify that lady. Early on in the case, she was identified as a cousin of Candace's. That's the last I know. And the picture that everybody's talking about the girl holding Summer, I do believe that picture was originally on Libby's channel. Y'all might want to check that out. I believe Libby is the first one to add it. And yes, you stop in Charlotte, listen, do not let your stuff go. Don't let your bags go. Cup of Crime, don't set nothing down. If you go to the bathroom, you take everything that you have with you in that bathroom stall. I'm telling you. Listen to what I tell you. I know, Miss Jimmy, it be like that sometimes. Yeah, well, and that's good. Bring as little as possible, because I'm telling you, when you stop in Charlotte, don't do it. The only one, and I'll tell y'all something. Yes, Betty Joe, I hadn't talked to her to find, but I believe it was on her channel originally. One of the early broadcasts she did. I think it's the one where Scott and I were on there. It was around that time. I'll tell you though, Greyhound, Cup of Crime, I've took them several times. The wildest was when I had to be at the bus stop in Nashville, where talking about some of y'all locals might know about it. The time frame that I was there was right after, right where the Greyhound stop is in Nashville, the main Greyhound bus station hub. It was right after they had cleared the whole bridge area underneath the bridge out. And they were closing the bus stop from like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock in the morning. You couldn't go. And I had a 7 a.m. bus to catch, and I literally about didn't make it. Knoxville shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. And Asheville was 10 Southern Hale. Yeah, the homeless people 10. Yep. They had just cleared all that out underneath that bridge. And it was righteous, is what I had so many people, friends of friends that lived in the area that were telling me how to be careful, what to do, what not to do. Curbside pickups. It shouldn't be in Asheville. Jim, true crime with Dippy. I'm worried about that. Her taking the bus. What kind of worries me? Please be careful, though. If you can, true crime, let me know where you're stopping at, and I'll tell you where to be extra careful and vigilant. Yeah, yes, cup of crime with Dippy. I know. Yeah. Yeah, they cleared, there was an encampment underneath the bridge, and they had just cleared it out when I had to go there. I was at the hospital that's not far at all from there. I know, Betty Joe, I'm still not understanding. Oh, I love the bus too, but there's Daisy Joe. I honestly don't know at this point. I'm working on getting the car fixed. I had a situation come up for the people I was going with, so I kind of haven't heard back from the others that had asked if they're still going. What's up, wee Scottish Ma? How you doing? Um, I'm getting ready to show a couple videos, and then we're going to get into Shay's video from this morning that I wanted to talk about and show some things. Guys, remember, if you can, support the Cash App and the PayPal. First full paycheck on the 10th. I will probably mute here in a little bit so I can call my job and get my next schedule. All right. Let's see. Screen share. If it's going to work with me. You ain't never been on a bus, Stacy. Eh. Oh, I've been to Port Authority in New York. Okay. Well, I went all the way from North Carolina to Waterton, New York. If anybody knows where that's at, it's about 15 miles outside of Canada. Greyhound wasn't so bad, but when they switched to that other bus line in a certain area, and I forget the name of it now, it was different. It was different. I know that's right, Melissa. Trying to do share screen, you guys. I think it might be Trailways. The real rock and roll, you ain't telling no lie. It's like Sun Travels or Sun something. It starts with the S, like SUN. I have been on a plane. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Baby cat. Okay, y'all. I'm dying. Oh, trying to get this to work so I don't have an echo. Oh, Katie, would I catch a ride with Dolly? Oh, oh, come on. The internet's killing me right now. I'm trying, y'all, to share this.
Watch the early footage. It just seemed like it was so organized, but so massive. There was so many people there. In your estimate, what did you think? A couple hundred people in and out of Hawkins County?
Easy. Yeah, it was absolutely. Yeah, there was. I mean, it was a mass production for sure. Within that first week, it seemed pretty much well organized. They were taking us and putting us with law enforcement, GPS units. They're taking us to specific areas. And then finally, after I think it was that Tuesday that I finally spoke up, and it was like, when she was already gone a week, we needed to expand this because I'll tell you, we were just covering the same tracks over and over and over instead of expanding this. And that's what concerned me the most.
And you grab your troops up. And what was the sense of how EquiSearch Midwest felt after that first initial visit down into Hawkins County?
Again, it was well organized. I can't say anything bad about that. But at the end of the day, come Tuesday when we were down there and we had spent the whole weekend doing the same thing over and over and over. With our team, we're geared towards you cover a section, and if it's not there, then you expand that circle, and that's what we felt that we needed to do. When it started to get frustrating because we were going over the same exact spots, and then even when we would come back from covering a spot, they would send another team to cover what we did. Now I understand checks and balances. I always want that because we're not 100%. And the only way that you're going to do that is with checks and balances, and I had no problem with that. But when you hear of the same area being covered, after day 6, of a child in that kind of heat in that environment, this little girl is not outrunning hundreds of professional search teams on a mountain. She's in dire straits at this point in time with no food, no water. So that was the kind of frustrating thing, and that was the thing that I was trying to get with the incident commander there, is to let us expand this a little bit while we still had the numbers, that we could cover larger areas, but outside of what we had just covered for the past 6 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I've been trying to pause it for a moment so I can't get struck by Duty Ron. This is, as y'all saw, Common Sense True Crime. It's this portion that I wanted y'all to hear, because people have been bashing me when I've been trying to tell y'all they were very limited in what EquiSearch was allowed to search. I've been saying this, and people jumped on my shit. There were certain areas, not just the Wells residents, but also certain areas that they were wrangled this way for a minute, and then back this way, and then this way, and then that way. Why? 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 I've been saying this, and people been coming at me. Heck no! Real Rockin' Robin, no! Everybody, give praying hands up to Rockin' Robin, and thanks for her little girl that just made E5 in the Navy Reserves, and 5 years is all she's got in service. Yes, that pride should be there. That's what I want to know. Isn't it odd? Don't y'all find it strange? Rockin' Robin, they just said the local authorities. What's up, True Crime? They just said the local authorities, you guys. Listen to Dave Rader and what he's saying in this. It's very, very, very important. What are y'all trying to hide? What is the cover-up about? Duty Ron is not going to insinuate that there's some type of police misconduct or cover-up going on, by the way. If there wasn't. Not with the way he is. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's killing me right now. Spectrum, your wife. Thank you. And why won't they let them go back? It doesn't cost any money. Thank you, True Crime Insanity with KC. Bam. Bam. Absolutely. What's up, Suzette Osgood? Why won't they let them come back? They are free. They're not just laymen. They are trained. The people that come out in the field and do the searching with the EquiSearch team are trained to do so. They're trained. They're not just somebody that's a random that's out there searching. They get training. They do it for free. So what's the problem? Ronnie, what's the problem? Why can't they come out there? Who are you trying to protect? That's right, Truth Hurts. They have offered to come back, and they're being told no. Why? Yeah, all they have to do, Nisi, is be invited, and it's free. You good, Truth Hurts. Allegedly, yep, Muffin Top. I'm wondering. I'm trying my best to get this to play. I apologize.
Frustrating. Sounds frustrating. seeing it. Were you at the Wells property at any time in the beginning? Was there any searches, or you guys were just searching the mountain or the terrain surrounding that area?
Listen to his answer to this question. He just asked you. Yes, they were truth hurts. Absolutely, I've covered that. Adventures with Purpose. I've covered it. It is a huge area, Army of One. You are correct. There's massive acreage for each individual property. I mean, when you look at that whole hill, and the average acreage is 12 acres, and then there's about 8 lots times 12. Well, you do the math. You're covering over 100 acres. Yeah, why ain't she scared of them? Why they never charged her? Yes, they do. True crime. I want y'all to hear this answer about what they were allowed to search on the Wells property. I want y'all to hear this. This is important.
We were everywhere but that property. And from what I understand, they were letting no search teams up there. That was just strictly law enforcement to do their thing up there, which I understood.
Right.
But yeah, it was. We were never. We were around the property, but never on the property.
Two things here. One, the picture that I showed y'all of Don Wells not dressed in his work clothes. Hold on, y'all. Let's put some things together for a minute. Y'all told me, no, that wasn't the first day of searching. That wasn't when he came home from work. That was when EquiSearch was there. No, it wasn't, because it was on the Wells property. I call bullshit. I'm telling y'all. It was only law enforcement. It wasn't when EquiSearch was there. It was on the 15th when he came home, when he had on that green button-up shirt over top and no mud stains nowhere on his hands or arms. Okay. Helps me prove it is everybody said that was EquiSearch. That was EquiSearch. No, it wasn't EquiSearch. That's my point right there. Now there's going to be some other talk that is important. And no, EquiSearch is not paid to get up and speak.
See any type of crime scene? Were you at the Wells property at any time in the beginning? Was there any searches, or you guys were just searching the mountain or the terrain?
Alright, I'm going to try to read this statement. It should be on your screen shortly. Truth hurts, you are correct. He sure was working close to a dry cleaners and a daycare and a restaurant. Okay, I just gotta put my glasses on so I can read this to you guys as well as possible. It's small print. This is EquiSearch's statement. In regards to the articles that are being circulated surrounding the Hawkins County, Tennessee search for 5-year-old Summer Wells, Captain Tim Coop with the Churchill Rescue Squad stated that EquiSearch Midwest was cleared by Hawkins County Sheriff's Office to search this past weekend. Dave Rader has been in constant communication with Captain Coop regarding all agendas, and Captain Coop assures him that his statements were all miscommunication with media. EquiSearch arrived in Hawkins County on Thursday evening and spent Friday through Sunday mapping and ground searching, arriving home Monday evening. After a very long and exhaustive weekend, all mapping, communications, field activity reports were turned over to Captain Coop for him to pass along to Hawkins County Sheriff's Office on Tuesday evening and Wednesday. EquiSearch never had any intentions of keeping things to ourselves. Oh Lord, y'all gonna hear that background singing. I'm trying. Okay. Keeping things to ourselves. EquiSearch will only take a case if there is open communication and cooperation with law enforcement and or any lead organizations involved. If any single item of importance were located this past weekend, Captain Coop and Hawkins County Sheriff's Office would have been very first to know immediately. Furthermore, any land or private property that EquiSearch encounters, they have always asked landowners for permission to search first if a search warrant is not involved. EquiSearch is well trained in crime scene preservation. Thank you to all who have reached out regarding lost is not something I can't see what it says.
Remember the video we discussed yesterday about why Candace Bly had to run over to Grandis's camper to get her phone? We couldn't understand that. We thought maybe she didn't have service or a SIM card. Well, what she told Chris McDonough at the swimming hole is very interesting.
Hey, Griff's enraged after dark. Did you say you want to go to the block party? Okay, mods, he wants to go to the block party. Bye, Griff. If that's the right Griff, enraged after dark, why don't you go back to see if Chase won't help you out? See how that works out for you.
Candace said when she couldn't find Summer, she started freaking out, and she called Dawn. Okay, so whose phone does she call Dawn from? She obviously called Dawn from her phone, since she explains how she threw the phone down in the back of the truck and ran over to get Grandis's phone to call 911. So, can someone explain to me how these things work? I'm very confused. Why wasn't Candace able to use her own phone to call 911?
I do automatically freak out, you know? You called Don. I called Don. I cannot find Summer. Come home now. He's like, call the cops. So I threw my phone down, back of his pickup, ran over to my mom, picked up her phone because the only one that gets out there is AT&T. Okay. So I picked up her phone, I dialed her mom. I said, I cannot find my daughter. And they sent people out, and I wasn't just going to stand there and wait for them to send people out. Right.
Okay. I want to share Shay's live from this morning just because I feel it's important. True story. She called from that phone because the phone she called from is going to be the phone that law enforcement's going to want to look at. I'm trying to get to where I can share Shay's video. I'm working on it. There is a delay, a huge delay. Okay. Don't forget, if you can, Don't forget if you can. Oh, those of you that have not heard Shay before, you're ready. Those of you that can, don't forget to hit the PayPal and the Cash App also if you can. Here we go.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. You have a headache on Sheila. Why were you doing up listening to my whole mouth? Goodness. Lord, you're going to get a headache over you hear all this shit. I'm telling you. Um, I've got kind of a random off the cuff live stream for you this morning. I'm just going to say, what the hell? Hell, I might even go live again later today. Who knows? Just according if this one gets anybody in here. You can't sleep, Sheila. Your head hurt and you can't sleep. Well, I'm on the coffee. Hey, just roll with it. Good morning, honey. Good morning. Where's that little Nita at? She's all time up all night. Hey, Marcy Stollins. What am I doing awake? I'll tell you what. A little kitten, a little kitten got on me and started tickling my nose. It was trying to lay down or something. It was just, its fur was just sticking up. And shit, it kept bothering me. And I finally got up, we used the restroom. And shoot, it decided right then it just wanted to tear up Jack, son. It wanted to play. And I can't go back to sleep. That's all. That's it. Yeah, sure. I got well, it's 50 in here, ain't me?
I just wanted to say, I had to play that part. Where's that Nita at? Hey, Shay. I was 3 minutes late, baby.
It seemed like with the land stuff, I didn't have my notes with me. Definitely some interesting things. You have to pretend to sleep and your husband gets up to work in 20 minutes? Why, sweet potato, don't you want to pack his lunch or what? Why you have to
Shay be cracking me up, y'all.
I think I've seen you do that before doing that. Does it get mad? You got some message of green eyes about something? Well, FBI. What a name. I love two wild thoughts. It's been an interesting few days, ain't it, folks? Real interesting. Yes, please hit that like button. Thank you, Aunt B. You don't sleep either. YouTube's messed you up. Let me tell you what. I'm babysitting some of these folks on YouTube. Well, not really babysitting, but when y'all are hyper vigilant, it's like a baby that's got its nights and days mixed up. It don't never know when to go to sleep. But I watched a little bit of commentary on the mayor, Joey, Ellie Mae. Y'all notice that thumbnail on my live there? I think that should wake her up. Hell yeah. Ain't no sleep for you, Miss Mayor. Not by a long start, darling. This is the first day until I'm done with you. It's going to be real nice. Oh, he gets a little pissy. He thinks he's missing out on something. Well, hell, what the hell's he going to miss out on? FBI, what about Daryl Jacob? Daryl Jacob, I'm not afraid of. Green Eyes, I'm not afraid of. Green Eyes is JSB's friend. She likes him too. You been up since 3:30 and can't sleep? Lena Jams? Yeah, I've almost hit 5,000 subs. You know what I said I was going to do when I hit 5,000 subs? I'm going to try to, which I get that computer, I'm going to try to monetize. I have not monetized. I could have went to a regular computer, get in my account and monetize, but I ain't. I thought, for some reason, I wanted to wait till I hit 5,000. But I ain't done it yet. It's not official. I'm still going to have to hook up this computer. My modem has been postponed twice. I'll tell you what's going on with that electric company, son. They had a big thing that blowed out and they're behind on their orders. Transformer blowed out. And they're real behind. And the phone company I deal with, do you know how many counties they serve? 5. 5 counties. Now, the counties is all rural, but you're talking about a lot of miles. So my ass is just waiting in line. Yeah, what's sleep, Sassy Brenda? Your PTSD messes with your sleep? Yes, I do know about them nightmares. They'll make you sweat and everything. Yep, you caught it alive, Amy Lou. I don't know. Trigger warnings. I'm going to be a bitch. Wait, you think Damien's green eyes? Well, that wouldn't surprise me. Not a bit. I know we've got trolls in here just waiting to pounce. Good morning, Mallory. Mallory Young. Are you that comedian, Mallory? I've been hearing about. I don't know. Colette, hello. I have no clue. Shit. Stumping a few cockroaches. Being here road to hell, I'm surprised they ain't, more than cockroaches. Lice, and, chicken mites. There might be a few chicken mites on being Hill. Hell, who knows? We definitely know there's rats. That is a fact. Talking rats. Katie Kitty, I probably climb her like a squirrel, son. I'm fast and little. Oh, God, y'all want a shit show or what? Let's greet each other just a second. I'm going to pour me a cup of coffee. Give me just a second. You might hear a rattling around. You might hear a cat squall. Hell, it's until what you might hear at this house this morning. I'll wake somebody up. They'll probably wake up a bitch. Of course, that's okay. It ain't my first rodeo, as they like to say. Go ahead and chat. I'm going to grab me some coffee here. I'm getting as bad as Scott H, man. Oh, goodness. Let's rambling on. Yep. Put a little sugar in there. All right. I'm back. Well, I'd like to say, first of all, have a good night's sleep. My night owls that's been up all night, hookers, meth heads. Time to go to bed, guys now, kids. Got to sleep up for tomorrow. Hello, McBro. How are you doing, McBro? Good morning. Yeah, rats. Dirty holler rat shit shows. I'll be honest with you, Colette. I have watched Laura exactly one half time, and she wasn't my cup of tea, and I never went back. I don't know. I keep up with other creators. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I ain't got no opinion on that. I really don't, because I don't even know what the hell's going on. Don't know nothing about their past or nothing about their future. I don't know. I mean, sorry, I don't want to tell you. I don't know. Why haven't they cleared that red truck that's found? Probably because there's 750 fucking red trucks down in there, man. We have got all kinds of red damn trucks down in Beach Creek. One of them belonging to to Andy's mom's family that's still registered down there. Thank you. American mornings are your night. Yeah, it seems to me like when you are onto something or you get close, that you get trolls coming in, or you get threats and all that. Well, Colette, I don't watch her either. I'll give that 2 or 3 chances, but there comes a time someone has to say no. When you've eaten enough shit, when you've done nothing wrong to someone, and they partake in the cruel practice of latching on to a tragedy of your life, a very unfortunate tragedy that involved deaths. And it don't matter, folks, if it's 20 years ago. No, not if them narcissists can think they can feed on that shit. If they think they can trick your heart.
Okay, gotta say this.
Do what they cause.
I'm letting Shay talk because I want y'all to hear certain parts of what she had to talk about. Then there's going to be extra in, and I'm just plugging Shay's channel. This is like a 3-hour live. I'm only going to show about 30, 40 minutes of it, you guys, because I want y'all to go over to her channel, sub her up, and watch if you don't. And tell her that Nita's World sent you. I love Shay. Shay's from the hills of Kentucky. I believe she's right there, right on the border of the lines. She's good people. She says what's on her mind. She don't call no bullshit. She don't pull no punches. And I don't know enough to say about her. She's just, she's like me. She might curse like a sailor, y'all, but she curses for the right reasons. She cares about animals. She cares about children. We all think it's some bullshit. Okay.
Psychological warfare on you, then when they're taking that, no matter who it is.
I do want to say this. Yes, Melissa, Melissa. I hope I'm saying it right. But anyway, I want to say this. You're going to hear her talk about what I was just telling y'all about. And this is the part I want y'all to hear. I want y'all to hear the story of what FL did. I can't tell it. I'll break down. I just can't. Trigger warning. Every mod, please give me a trigger warning in the chat. Keep it running. I'm actually going to run it across the bottom of the screen just because there's some stuff going to come up. And she's going to talk about Frank Light's case and what happened. Some of what I wouldn't tell y'all. She's not going to tell it all, but she's going to tell enough. And she's also going to explain to you what I was trying to explain about how some of his victims are known to Jody Sue and are being threatened by Jody. And I think that's important. So let me do this. I'm going to just fix a banner. Cherokee Girl, it'll be off for you for just a minute. And on to trigger warning. If I have it. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Listen to my mama and little man, and it's hilarious, y'all.
Well, really double your trouble. Yeah. You heard it. You know that cartoon on me, boy.
Just waiting on it to catch up to me.
You just wait is what broke the lightning down. Right now you got out.
Alright, okay, maybe it's catching up. And if StreamBot tells you not to do something, just ignore them. If you put periods in your comments, it's going to say you're dropping a link. If you drop more than 3 emojis in a row, it's going to say you're spamming the chat with symbols. I have to have it set that way to hopefully keep the we need to date people the hell up out our chat. Just so y'all know, that's why. So hopefully SpamBot will do its damn job this time.
And another channel, which I'll never name, that I had no clue about, that was just daring me to go up. I don't want to chat. Don't never want to sit chat. Don't know who the fuck they are. I can tell you one thing: they don't keep very good company. They're trying to build their channel name on a house of fucking cards that'll collapse on their ass. In a matter of time. They didn't start out with a good foundation. That's for sure. You got to start out with a good foundation to build a good channel. I guess they're fans of theirs, so. I didn't realize my phone was about dead. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. What's gonna work for me, mate? You're not addressing me a troll? Okay, well, all right. Hey, Harsh Reality, good morning. How are you? Been kicked down any discords lately? Doing all right, bud? I like listening to you too. I ain't seen you in a few days. I've been knee deep in shit down here in Localville. Uh, Speaking of which, if you did not see all, oh yeah, I know that. Well, I don't know who's going to be the godmother. I don't know if it's going to be the mayor or that one, but I'm fine, Harsh. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, a lot kicking off. Shit, yeah, there is. Hey, Connie, how are you doing? Yeah, let me see, where did that go? Yeah, just roll with it. Ain't that the fucking truth? Ain't that the fucking truth? Um, put one in there if you never heard that whole live of CSI crowdsource eliminations. Oh hell, the youngin's up letting the dog out, slamming the door. Yeah, the mayorette, Joey Sue Brown. Just you, Brown. Bullying, yep. Kathleen Roy. It was more than bullying. Yeah, bully me is not going to work. I'm too damn tough for that shit because they think they're messing with somebody that's weak-hearted or that's just going to wilt like a little wildflower. They got another damn thing coming because there's one thing about it. I grew up tough, hard, and very fast with a bunch of the meanest ice boys you ever seen in your whole damn life. And if that won't make you tough, Nothing will. Nothing. What I want to talk about, oh, hell, number one, ever saw all the, especially the last two lives? Cotton Candy, I thought you knew. Oh, I'm talking about the other night on Cotton Candy. I'm talking about the other night on. No, well, hang on just a second. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Damn. Gonna get cutting about 7 o'clock. Okay, nice to know at 5. Um, I'm just talking about Cotton Candy, what happened on CSI Crowdsourcing.
You need to leave them on.
I have seen the actual.
Honestly, if you don't change clothes after Peter Rabbit changes,
I'm in here listening to them. It's funny.
you'll be the rest
All
of
right,
the day.
I'm gonna go back to Shay.
Oh, he's from the school.
And thank her again. Please, mods, make sure to drop the link in the chat her channel.
Now you put meat on my 404 foot, and you won't go nowhere. Well, you have to get Nancy permission. She's the one to go, and I'm not going.
I'm kind of sure. Hell, I don't know. I kind of fell asleep over the last 30 minutes. I got sideswiped. Uh, yeah, Cotton Candy. I figured you'd remember that. Yeah, I'll tell you what. She has failed Summer by turning her head to what she's seen. It does enrage me too. Yeah, I like his laugh too, buddy. I do. It's about 3.5 hours from you, harsh reality. What is? Uh, yeah. How would you like? How would you like in your past to have a horrible, horrible accident that you were found not to be responsible for, and some washed up has been that can't keep a fucking man because, from my understanding and my research, oh yes, people, it's gonna get deep in here today. I'm gonna be a fucking bitch. There's a washed up fucking has been that can't keep a fucking man Probably because she's such a fucking bitch and a control freak and won't clean up her nasty ass house and so fucking ornery she don't throw her fucking garbage out. She just slings it over the damn hill to be piled up and infested with rats and roaches and probably snakes and every damn thing else in the world. Well, how about if they come out of the woodwork when they didn't even know you, know your life, know any damn thing about you or your past, and come on some fucking live where you're trying to have a discussion about a little girl's case that they've inserted herself in and tell you after they've written the Lord's Prayer backwards and then written out calling up Lucifer by using a theistic Satanism prayer and then tell you they're going to voodoo y'all and say you killed your effing grandmother and send her to an early hell, laugh my fucking ass off. Well, I tell you what that fucking does to a person. That makes them real fucking aware. And as she likes to say, real fucking hypervigilant. That's what it does. You fucking right, I'm mad. But I was on somebody else's live. She puts this in the back chat, because she don't like what's being discussed. And she seems to be targeting my ass this time, even though it wasn't even on my channel. Wonder why she didn't target that local.
Love you too, Shay. Thank you. This shit infuriates me. I'm pausing, Shay. I'm glad you're in the chat. And I want people to understand. I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell. And I'm sorry for the echo. It'll be here for just a minute. I'm mad as hell, Shay. It don't matter if me and Shay agrees, disagrees. She has a right to speak. And I'll be damned, Jody Sue. I read them messages. Did y'all see? Let me say this. This bitch not only called Shay a bitch and told her to shut her damn mouth, then she threatened her with something, a loss of a family member from the past. And Shay will discuss it further on in here, and y'all can go with that. But then on top of that, this bitch done wrote the Lord's Prayer backwards and then tried to speak Satanism in the chat. I read all that shit. There's another channel that put it out there and showed the exact messages, and it's their right to. It's, their chat. But that shit's got me 38 fucking hot. Jody Sue, everything you've done, I look back and say, I'm glad you're here. I want you in the chat to tell me what y'all think. My opinion, looking back, Jody Sue's been looking for her big break for a long damn time. She's been recording these Facebook videos hoping somebody would see her and that she'd get an audience. Well, by goddamn, she got her an audience. That's what she did. And now she's crossed over to YouTube and she's got a couple people. Yes, the Lord's Prayer backwards, Tina Bobina. No bullshit there. I read it. I saw it. I started reading it at the bottom and I used a mirror. And I said, hot damn, this bitch. Then when I saw the satanic prayer that she attempted to translate into Latin because, like it was said, she did not do a good job. No, ma'ams. And to threaten other creators, bitch, no, we're not having that. Okay? Because this is YouTube. And we're on here and have the ability to say whatever the fuck we need to say. Yes, not only backwards, but also in Latin. Yes, a satanic ritual. I see the name Satan. I might not know all of that, and I might not be the most educated motherfucker on this planet, but I know when somebody's trying to intimidate somebody. And my thing is, again, I'm going to ask, Jody Sue, how the fuck do you know what the name of FL's victims are? How do you know who they are? Is it just word of mouth gossip in the hollers? Or did your buddy tell you? Because if the victim herself didn't tell you, we know the police didn't. We know you didn't get that from discovery and court documents. Yeah, she does, Scuba Diva. She said she's working some hoodoo or voodoo or something. I've often wondered if that's why I'm sick. Well, Melissa, they ain't backing me the fuck down. I'm just as country as they are. And you won't get it, we can get it. We can get it Hatfield McCoy style around this motherfucker. Come here. Because, your name strikes fear where you at. Well, my family we got the hill here, so, in the holler. So what you want to do? Come into my holler. You can get up under a $400,000 secured bond like Mr. out of Charlotte Barrett. That's what you can do. That's what will happen to you. I'm not going to play. And then Streamlabs ain't going to answer you. It's set up like that so that we can keep the want to date people the hell up out of here. What's up, Molly Brown? No, she is not. The voodoo queen of Beach Keep Road. Oh, Lord Jesus, I hope not. Speaking of, yeah, because every time we start talking about JSB, here comes these mugs in. You showed it on here? Okay, because I fell asleep during part of it, Shay. I didn't get to watch it all. But we're restreaming it. We're going to stop. We're going to discuss it. I'm glad that you're okay with it. I've been told you're okay with it. I passed words to let you know. I support you in Squall. As a fellow survivor and victim, I support you guys. And I support the fact that nobody should stop Squall or anybody else from being able to feel safe. The one before this, say, I'm on it. I'm on it. We'll go back and show that and pick you up right here then. I'm just trying to get the adult dating sites, make sure they're gone. Oh, Streamlabs got them, y'all. They did their job, y'all. Give it up for the Streamlab bot, too. They got them. They did what they were supposed to do, which hopefully will help my mods out in the chat. Shay, we fucking love you because you're just a country girl just like the fuck I am, and you just say what's on your mind. You're not going to take nobody's shit, and that's what we love about you. And at least from here, from my heart. I got you, Shay. I'm going to pull it up right now. My internet is abysmal. Spectrum blows. My mom says she's getting the same messages on her tablet that I'm getting in here. So, yeah, the periods is what'll get you. That's what I was telling people. Well, Streamlabs reported them too, so I am, Shay, I am, and I thank you. I still love your damn parody you did. I can't believe that shit. That just made me so happy. I watch that every time I get a little depressed. It gives me a good chuckle. I showed it on here and told people. And I've told everybody I don't want to show your whole stream. I want to show portions of it. I want them to go to your channel and check it out. If they've not been over there to see you and Scott and CSI, and I believe Penny even joined the chat. And I just, I can't. That's where she sent the messages in the back chat too, was during that. Yeah, just straight up talk. No bullshit. That's, you know. That's what I got to say I love. No, she doesn't claim to be a white witch. No, she does not, and there's a difference. I've actually had people tell me that they honestly believe that the reason I got sick after the last time that I was there in Beach Creek and everything in that was that they feel like that she tried to do some mountain hoodoo. Oh, I got it, Shay. I forgot. This is about 15 minutes, y'all, and it is. I knew I'd seen it. I'm going to show y'all this. Hold on, let's pause. I'm going to show this one in its entirety, simply because, one, I want Shay to get credit, and two, y'all, these are the video. I'll probably pause it and everything else, but here's the actual messages. Y'all don't believe the Latin? Y'all don't believe the backwards Lord's Prayer and all that? Well, I got it for you. Thank you, Shay. Big ups, because she shared this, and I'm going to share it with y'all. Y'all just won't believe it. I couldn't believe. To me, it was fucking disgusting. And excuse my language. First of all, it's disgusting that you're a mama and you let your child around Frank Light. I don't give a damn who likes what I got to say. If I had a female child, there's no way in hell, there's no way in hell that I would let my child, my female child, around him or male child, because I don't know. No. Right on, Melissa. And Jerry, I know you do. I know you have. A lot of people don't remember you, but you've been around a long time. I know you have. That's why I keep getting knocked off stream, too. It ain't going to be listening, it's just showing. Oh, here we go. She didn't take it back. Right, a Marvel superhero. What's up, Debbie Z? How you doing? Alright, here we go, guys. Let me mute and play this.
Wanted to take this time to show you evilness on Beach Creek and to explain a couple things. Back in 2002, August the 11th, I had a car wreck with my grandmother. We went over a hill after we came onto a blind curve and a mudslide. Long story short, I was the driver. My grandmother was in the back seat. We flipped over a hill and she didn't make it. And I was a school teacher at the time. And that day, I was going after school supplies, actually a classroom pet, which was a bird. And I went through.
I'm not trying to interrupt Shay's story. I want to thank her for allowing me to share this. I want everyone in my chat right now spamming my chat with hearts for Shay. Giving her some love and appreciation for being brave enough to share her story and explain to us what's going on. Because I think that this shows, in my personal opinion, exactly the character of the individual that we're dealing with. Y'all see this on the screen right now where I paused it for a reason? She sent it not once but twice. She wanted to make sure. And what is this joy to the world to all the boys and girls? I know that's a song. Yeah, and her flies. Oh my God. Yes, y'all. We'll get to that. Her fly experiment. She probably don't know how to zip a fly. Thank you, Miss Debbie, for still being here. Nope, it ain't no coincidence when the bots came in. Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? It happens to Shay too. It happens to Squall, and it happens to several other creators as soon as we're talking about this JSB. Why is that? And let's not forget, please, let's not forget, you guys, that not only, as I understand it, the Haasman has been at their residence using their Wi-Fi even though he's not supposed to, and ain't he snuggled up to Andy or Aunt Jody Sue's mama or Andy's mama one? Lord, I'm telling y'all, these bots. Every time I start talking about Jody Sue and showing facts, I get spammed by these fuckers. I know, Debbie. That's why you notice they keep changing what they're saying. Oh, God. Shay, that just gave me chills when I understood that.
reaction. But then I went through a lot of therapy and healing. I was on CSI's channel the other night when I got attacked. And I'm going to show you the evilness that stuck its head out from Beach Creek. And when I had that wreck, it was in a certain part of a highway that 6 other people had lost their lives in the last 7 years. There was a big county outrage because one of Morgan County's own had suffered a tragedy right there in that same curve. There was plenty of support on the local radio. There was plenty of support in the funeral for me because I was a teacher. And that's one of the reasons why I quit. It's because I couldn't feel like I would be being 100% for those children, those at-risk children that I used to work with. I suffered greatly. But thankfully, I got the help that I needed. And I healed from that. And I'll be damned if somebody like this piece of trash will bring me down. Now, I wasn't charged for anything or anything like that because I wasn't doing drugs, I wasn't drinking. It was a tragic accident. And I have decided to bring evilness to light. When this happened the other night on CSI Elimination, I got the cold chills, but I didn't lose my cool. So, let's just see what happened to me. This was on CSI Crowdsource Eliminations. It was an 8-hour live when we got this message in the back chat. At least I didn't kill my grandmother and send her to an early hell. Laugh my fucking ass off. And they send again. At least I didn't kill my grandmother and send her to an early hell. And then another one. Joy to the world, all blonde hair, boys and girls. Scott H., you might want to watch my video with your wife when I show you who's in a motel room with another woman. Well, he ain't worried about that. He's not married no more. But this was an actual target against me with my grandmother. And I didn't catch it at first until I got on down there and heard Lean on Me and saying, this is about Shay, this is about Shay. And this is our reaction to it. Now, the channel owner, Piper, she thinks it's Green Eyes posing. But no, it is the real Jody Sue Brown, because while we were talking on that 8-hour live, she was having really strong reactions. I know it's the real Jody Sue that's come to attack me. Watch our reaction to this.
You know, may I send your message? I'm trying to reach. I don't know who Tina is, but people are upset. No, Shay.
Yeah, Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That they had a picture.
I tried to laugh it off.
Car. I have that picture of Daryl Jacobs' car with him standing. Or no, did he stand?
These are friends of Jody Sue's. And Jody Sue. Yep.
I wonder if it's the same car. Tell what state tags those are. Tina doesn't think that the mayor has anything to do with Summer's case.
Talking about Jody Sue.
The mayor doesn't? Yeah, that's what they said.
I want y'all to see this. You open your fucking mouth one more time about me, bitch, and you fucking get gone. You understand English, you fucking ass bitch. Do y'all see that? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it not that language? Is that not, that to me, that's a fucking threat. That is communicating threats. And Shay, I hope you take it seriously and put the bitch where she needs to be. On that one. Roses are red, violets are blue. Naked in the moonlight, I done put voodoo on all of you. And please believe, Jody, you might think we can't trace you, but you know what? You know what? The Popo can trace you through this. Whatever streaming app they were using, they're the ones that pay for it. So that streaming app works for them. They just got to give the app permission to share it with the cops. So keep on with your dumb shit, Jody. That is a felon. It's through, yes, it is, Cherokee. Call the FBI, Shay, and take this video with you. All you got, just put it on the flash drive and give it to them. Because she got other ones. This just added to the list, boo-boo. Because I have it on very good authority. Shay, that ain't got nothing to do with Jody Sue. Ain't got nothing to do necessarily with Summer's case, but it has been born out of Summer's case. Jody. You got FBI in a couple states, Bureau of Investigations looking at you already. Shay, go ahead, because they want it. They want it. And you better believe the feds want it too, Jody. You done fucked up now. What happens? I'm with you. Shay, you said something this morning. And I'm going to tell you something real quick and easy. You're right. What happens when a cop has a snitch that they flip? They use them like to a dish rag, like a worn out sponge. And when that motherfucker won't hold water and give them nothing else out no more, that's when they send them off. The snitch is always the last one that goes to jail. Remember that. That's not an implied threat. That's a straight up threat. Straight up threat. I wish y'all might think, oh Lord Jesus, I can't even talk. We're gonna let Shay finish talking. Cause I got pissed off, I had to stop because it pissed me the fuck off.
Well, then she needs to get back over then. Yeah. Back over to her. Whatever. That's right. She don't have nothing to do with it. Go on. She don't have nothing to do with this discussion.
No, she doesn't. But I mean, she has made herself part of it. So
I was being sarcastic.
no, I'm talking to them. Yeah, I'm talking. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm back here looking at back chat, looking at. My goodness.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. This mess.
Oh, what even on back chat? I always watch on. Oh yeah. Oh wait.
Scott H.
Go back there.
And so this is the stuff I'm telling you about. Like, he comes up with this really random stuff. Like,
We're talking about Green Eyes, but Jody Sue. It's Jody Sue, guys. Jody Sue.
what does that even mean? You know?
We're fixing to figure it out.
Lilith is what it means.
Yep.
I got to mute. I'm going to fix this off the queue.
Thank you, Lady R.
I'm getting attacked, guys. It's coming. Wait.
Oh Lord, now I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got some kind of.
Yeah, Scott H.
Is that Latin?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they tried.
Satan's prayer.
A statement before or after he was caught red-handed.
It's coming.
I know. I couldn't figure out what that was pertaining. Something we were talking about, but I couldn't. We had already moved on to a different topic. I don't know who killed their grandma. My grandma lived to a ripe old age of.
Here we go, guys. Here we goes. Here we go.
Or 93. I can't remember.
Hmm.
And she died when I lived in Georgia. She died in Indiana. So.
Lord have mercy.
I don't know.
Lord have mercy. Jody Sue, you're evil. You're evil, Jody Sue.
Yeah, Green Eyes is Daryl Jacobs. I think.
I know what Wendy Bear just said that. They mean Shay.
Sorry to interrupt once again, but I want y'all to see on the screen the top portion of the text you see is the Lord's Prayer backwards. If you start with the A and go forward like that, you'll see. It took me a minute. In heaven, hallowed be thy name, all that. She doesn't separate it up the way it should be, but it's backwards. If you say it backwards, it is a satanic ritual. Okay? Then, if you look down here where she's got the Sanctus word starts at the beginning, I will not read that text. That is the Latin. And if you see what is worded, you can figure it out even if you don't speak Latin. I mean, you do see Lucifer. You do see Diabolus. The Sabbath. All of that. All of that. Welcome Ashley87 and several others that I've seen enter the chat while I was muted. Let me just say, to me, it took me 10 minutes to figure out what the fuck this was, y'all. It took me 10 minutes to figure out what the fuck this was. Who knows this? To be able to type it in back chat that quick and that fast. Who knows that? To be able to do that. Where do you learn that at? Yes, they are, Molly Brown. They absolutely are. And that's why I told Shay the FBI. I would go to the FBI or Homeland Security personally. It is. It is, Shay. But who knows that fast to be able to do that? There's timestamps in the name that was used. And we know that it can be changed and whatnot. But who knows that? Whoever, if this wasn't Jody Sue and this is somebody pretending to be Jody Sue, which I just don't doubt because it, anyway, even if it was, who knows this shit? This really does need to be investigated. It took me a minute to be able to figure it out. 8 squared. It took me a mirror and a minute. I don't get it. Practicing absolutely 8 squared. Or somebody that wants somebody to think they're a practicing Satanist. Let's let the rest of the video play out.
Yeah.
Green Eyes said,
It was Jody Sue.
in the back chat, at least I didn't kill my grandma and send her to hell early.
Yeah.
You know what she's talking about?
No.
Scott H does.
I do too.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's real fucking stupid.
The accident?
Yeah.
Oh my. Wow, Shay, they're going all in on you dirty tonight. Wow.
Hey, fuck them.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, wow.
Oh.
They're fixing to see what kind of
Oh, my face just got so hot. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, Shay, I am so sorry.
Love you, Pepper.
Oh my.
So now we see what kind of evil bitch that we are dealing with.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what I have been seeing for fucking months. And if anybody still supports this bitch, we know what kind of shit they are too. So, and you know what? They're not hurting me because I've already been through the survivor guilt thing. And my grandmother wouldn't want me to be sad. And that's been when my child was 13 years old. He's now 29. I've already been through all the survivor guilt and the self-hatred and all that. And all they're doing with themselves is just showing their class, showing their evilness, showing their black heart, and showing what kind of dirty-ass people they are. They're lying scumbags when they say something that fucking evil. So, they're not bothering me. They can't hurt me no more than now that I've been hurt, you know?
I would not say something like that to even my enemy, though. I still wouldn't say
I know.
like that.
I know. That just shows how fucking evil they are. They're right up there with fucking killers. So that's, you know, that just proves my fucking point of why I should be looking at this bitch.
Right.
There you go.
Wow.
Answer my question. You proved my fucking point, dummy. That's what they're talking about. Yep. Now you see what kind of evilness I've been looking at for months? Atheist? Atheist. Yeah, that's how evil these people are. That's real fucking cute.
Oh, by the way, atheist, talking about Candace going to Easter thing at church. That's the atheist where her kids go to Christmas presents every year.
Well, I was wondering if she was an atheist, why she celebrated Christmas.
been done.
That's right, Shay.
They drunk it, but I found out about it today. I couldn't find my orange drink I had drunk.
And a lot of y'all's questions that y'all been asking about Jody Sue, I've been asking for a long time. How do you call yourself an atheist, but you're asking for Christmas gifts? How are you so sick you're about to die, but you're out here doing a land survey yourself? I mean, and why? That's not your land. It ain't even Andy's land yet. Because y'all know, and I want to know, I'm looking into the deeds, Shay. I know ICU is too. I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out which land was seized and sold. And I think I know which property it was. You know, somewhere the Wells property went from being 11.8 acres to 11.2, I think, or 12. I've got it wrote down. It's 12, around 12 acres. And now it's less than that. Almost a whole bottom number being anything over on medicine too. Y'all can't hear me talking? Can y'all hear me talking? Because it's telling me I'm talking. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to back to the other video that showed y'all what I want y'all to see to understand. That's the stupid Wi-Fi. Shay, am I wrong about that? I'm gonna work on fixing the Wi-Fi and my sound while y'all listen to this live stream from this morning on Shay.
Sassy Brenda, that pissed me off fucking too. Hell no, she ain't got no place. Yeah, right there. Right there. That is an ugly word, but you do have permission, and it's that context to use it in. Because, sister, that's the way it fucking is. My damn dog's coughing, man. He coughs every morning. He's 50 years old. Let me tell you what that did. That enraged me. And then something strange. I've told it before on Justice for All, on CSIs. And hell, I channel hop poured over our Doug's on no thanks. You know what I did? For the first time in a year. See, before all this happened, you know how many times I've been on panel? Ever? On another channel? I've been watching from the very beginning. I was on briefly on Q Carlops during the marathon. Briefly, where I told my brother's story about him getting killed. And then a long time later, I was on No Thanks' channel after I'd done a parody. And that was it. That was absolutely it for months and months and months. I didn't channel hop. I didn't slut myself out all over YouTube asking for my fucking Christmas. You know, what's up with having a Christmas Amazon wish when you're a fucking Satanist? I believe that's being called hypocritical. See, folks, I ain't got nothing against atheists. But I'm sure fucking kind of not liking Satanism. That's a little bit fucking different to me. That literal Satanism, when you think you're being real fucking cute and throwing up in the back chat where you try to transfer your little English language into Latin and you fuck it up when you ain't got enough fucking sense to blow your fucking nose and you think you're clever. Well, I don't think so, Scooter. I don't think so. And I think what pissed her off even fucking more is because I didn't explode on CSI Crowdsource Illuminations Live. It got interrupted. It was discussed for just a minute, and then we carried the fuck on. Because I'd be damned if I would have interrupted her live or saw that bitch see me sweat. That don't mean she ain't gonna get consequences. Yep. Neighbor of the fucking year. Neighbor of the fucking year. Oh, honey, Colette, I don't think you'll learn how to do cookies. If you want to be neighbors with Jody Sue, well, I guess you better learn to fucking cook meth. Not cookies, honey. You better learn to cook meth. Cook meth and stay on live streams 24/7 talking about everybody like a fucking dog. You know, because every fucking YouTuber creator, according to her, is just in it for the money. Nobody gives a shit about Summer, she says. And they're just in it for the clicks, likes, and views. Well, by God, tonight, bitch, I'm going to make your dreams a reality. I'm in this right here, right now for the clicks, likes, and fucking views. Money, if I can get it. Fuck yes. Let's roll, honey. Let's roll. I'm going to be accused of it. I've never monetized my channel. I could have a long time ago. Long ago. And chose not to. Chose not to. I felt bad about it, to be honest with you. But I'm going to be like a couple others. If I'm going to get accused of it, I'm going to fucking do it. Yeah, I ain't going to wait till Summer's case is over. Nope. I'm just going to be the bitch like she says she is. I might even be such a bitch that, I've already made up my mind, guys. I got something to tell you. I've got something to say. Yeah, she's playing with fire. Well, because she ain't got enough fucking sense to know the fucking difference. Atheists, first of all, they don't believe in God nor Satan. They believe in nothing, okay? Well, if she's celebrating Christmas and getting Christmas lists and Christmas wish list granted and all that stuff, then obviously she's not obviously she's not an atheist. Because you can't do that when you're an atheist. No, honey. Your baby Huey's son ain't supposed to be getting no Christmas gifts when you're an atheist. Because you don't believe in God, remember? And you don't believe in Satan. So therefore, when you put the Lord's Prayer backwards, and that's something else atheists don't do. They don't do that shit either. Because there's no point in it. They don't believe in anything. That's fine. That's their prerogative. I've got family that's atheist. I ain't got no Satan worshippers. And I don't have no Hail Lucifer prayers or chants. But yeah, if you want to be a neighbor to Jody Sue, you better know how to do land surveying. You know, that's one of her jobs. She's a psychiatrist, land surveyor. She also, you better know how to cook meth or at least sell it. Don't be fucking noisy either. Oh no, you better not come out and live with no kids. We can't have that shit either. She don't like kids. She don't like noise. She damn sure didn't like them helicopters flying over them fucking drones because she couldn't sleep. Boo fucking who, bitch. You're not going to sleep, honey, till Summer's found. Or you go fucking nuts because I don't give a fuck if you go nuts. I think you personally need on the fucking mental ward myself in some state hospital. That's where I think you need to be. Yep, we're getting the trolls now, babe. Hey, Connie. Let's see. Where'd you go, Connie? You've had something out there. Pull that pity, Jody Sue. Well, you know what? Her brother passed longer than 2 weeks ago. Absolutely. And let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about when that happened. Now, as y'all know, my brother passed away. And he passed away in July. A month after Summer come up missing. That boy got killed. And Jody Sue lied, first of all, when she was having her little pity party over her brother up there. Because, first of all, my brother did not get killed by the feds, that stupid bitch. The shit out of her eyes, and her nose, and her mouth, and her ears, because she obviously don't fucking listen well. Either that, or she fucking lies. My brother was not killed by feds. Not feds, my dear. He was killed by people like you. Fucking people that likes meth. I call them meth heads. Meth heads. Just like you, Jody Sue. What you were charged and caught with, but you snitched your way out of. Remember that? Remember that, Jody Sue? You remember? And everybody got busted, and you were going down, and you was boo-hoo because you're a pussy and can't do a few days in jail? Huh? You remember how you snitched out everybody in your community? But they just love your big mouth, don't they? Huh? They love you, Jody Sue. You lied and connived and snitched and ratted your way out of it. Well, you know what LE does when they get tired of using their rats and they're washed up, don't you? Yeah, you know what they do? Key, because you're no longer useful for them. They don't like rats at all. They sure don't like meth-headed, psychotic, paranoid rats who cause nothing but drama and trouble wherever they go. Right, Jody Sue? Right? Yeah, her daughter is going to be so messed up in life. She's getting too old to be even. It might be too late. Who in the hell would talk about their kid's father the way she's done? That's disrespectful. That's dishonoring your child. Part of your child is that man. And I know that fella right there is a hell of a lot better person than you. You know, you're the one. Hang on just a minute. I've got a sick dog. What are you doing, son? You all right? Oh, he's got this awful habit. Yes, I've took him in for kennel cough. He doesn't have that. You remember Jody Sue? Right, when Andy was wanting to leave, I've got them papers. You know, where you were court ordered to return so many uniforms and return his stuff because you're such a selfish cunt. You wouldn't even give the man his work clothes back. You had to be court ordered to do it. You had to be court ordered to get out of his grandmother's home that she let you live in because your ass wasn't wanted there no more. Probably because your ass wasn't wanted there because you wouldn't shut the fuck up. When did that man ever sleep, huh? I've seen him go out and out in the car and tell you, please go to bed. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. Hell, I just left you simply because of them fucking granny gowns you wore, girl. I mean, who the fuck? You're 37 years old and you dress up like 90-some-year-old. Them granny gowns. You need lingerie, honey? You need a new man in your life? Let's make fun of somebody's brother and grieving for him again, Jody Sue. Let's see what that gets you, huh? Let's say I killed my grandmother again, Jody Sue. Let's see where that gets you, you bitch. That's all yours, a fucking bitch. And I'm going to keep calling you a bitch till Summer gets found or she gets justice. And then after that, even if you have nothing to do with it, you're still going to be a fucking bitch. And nothing but. And I don't give a damn if you strike this channel. I got 2 or 3 spare ones, maybe. Now, you don't know. Yeah, she strongly reacted to somebody in her last life. Well, Aunt B, you know, she reacted very strongly. She's been reacting real strongly ever since CSI put that out. You been noticing what's going on, Aunt B? Have you noticed? Let's see. We've got Candace going off the chain, and we got Jody Sue going off the chain. Boys, hang on a minute. I've got a knock at the door at 5:30 in the morning. Well, I swear, I guess it wasn't a knock at my door. It was, I guess, the damn animals doing something. Yesterday when she pulled that pity Jody Sue because her brother, yeah, let's go back to that a minute. My brother, when he passed, and the meth heads, they killed him, and he was thrown out of a pickup truck. He was a handicapped person. He was very sick, and these meth heads come along. He was not right in his mind or nothing. He was no meth head, absolutely not. If he had been, I'd tell you. You know, there's no point in lying. But he was took advantage of and stuff, and thrown out of the back of a pickup truck and ran over by somebody else, by negligent meth heads. Who, by the way, Jody Sue, for references, if you'll go on my Facebook, or as you like to say, go back through my videos, there is a video, bitch, of my brother's tombstone. So you sitting over there with your ass saying, well, I don't know if her brother's really dead or not. Well, you could call Brandon Ison of the district attorney or the county, either one, or you can call the 2 investigative forensic detectives that are reenactment experts and forensic experts and ask them, or you can call my victim advocate, whichever you choose, bitch. And they will assure you that my brother is passed on. And they will tell you that there are going to be some prosecution, repercussions, and slow walking and sad singing for these motherfuckers. You just got to take time for justice. And as far as your brother's concerned, Jody Sue, I'm not like you. I'm not an evil bitch. I would never sit here and make fun of you grieving for your brother. Matter of fact, when your brother passed away, I felt empathy because I knew how that was. You announced it one day on your live, and then I be damned. I be damned. A few hours later, you was back on live again. Well, I didn't pay no much attention that time. I felt bad for you. And I made up my mind, well, I'm going to use some other videos and take a break off of your ass and give you the grace and the dignity of grieving for your brother in an appropriate amount of time and back off of you. You know why? Because I'm a decent damn person, unlike you. I've got empathy, unlike you, you psychopath. Psychopath. Sure wish them old trolls would get out of here. I see I'm getting a lot. Damn, them son bitches never sleep, do they? Do they? Yeah, she's 37. She's 37. I don't know. The damn vet son said that it's not kennel call because that's what I thought it does. Yours is doing the same thing. Wow, I don't know, but it is annoying, isn't it? I might have Kyle come back here and get his dog. Now he is very, very old, and they never found anything wrong with him. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't really know. Hang on just a second. I think it is her. I think she's the one that's a narcopath. And yeah, that's what I was talking about. When her brother passed, I give her grace. I didn't go after her for a while. Actually, there was another creator, Lean on Me. She backed off of it for 3 weeks and sent the family money. Not Jody Sue in particular, but the family of that man. And we backed off and gave her grace. But yet she wants to sit over and throw her a pity party and said, now since she done it to me, Karma's a fucking bitch. Me, I, and my children was terrorized. While this one here, bitch, oh, I miss my brother so good. I miss my brother so good. I and my children and I, while she was doing all her little pity party show, were being doxxed, terrorized, threatened during my brother's and his funeral and his oh woe is me. Let me tell you something, bitch. If you grieved over your brother like I grieved over my brother when it happened, bitch, you wouldn't be on the lives. I'm surprised you didn't live it through the funeral. Come on now. Come on now. You sit over there and you pushed your finger in the corners of your fucking eyes and you cried them little fucking fake tears and you never even got off live one fucking day. Oh, well, wait, you got off alive half a fucking day. I did feel sorry for you when your brother died. That's why I backed up and got off your fucking case, regardless of how I felt about you being a suspect. I gave you that respect. And what do you do a few months later? The first time I lose myself and have a fucking meltdown over my brother who I truly love and was close to, what are you and some other couple bitches doing? You sitting there on a live, making fun of me, mocking me, and you fucking think you're going to get by with that shit? Fuck you. How about that? How about I hope that Lucifer raises up from hell and shows you what hell is? My opinion, you ain't seen no fucking hell till you get me reared up. Bitch, you wouldn't know what sympathy or empathy was if it knocked your head in the head. Because I have no more for you, bitch. You crossed the line. You absolutely crossed the line. Just because you're a fucking loser in your life, living in a fucking camper by your own demise and your own actions and choices in life, and you feel like a piece of shit who gets on fucking YouTubes in their fucking granny gown, fucking either tweaking fucking out or nodding the fuck off, you think you can come at me with some kind of shit like that? Fuck you. No. Fuck no. You're not, you piece of fucking garbage. give a damn about Summer. You could have cared less. You didn't do nothing but fucking bitch. You could have. Remember all them neighbors, your fucking neighbors that you hate their fucking guts that you have to get rid of? Remember that? Remember that? Pepperidge Farm remembers it, bitch. Yeah, that's all I do is clean too. I mean, fuck. You know, when you're on fucking YouTube 24/7, when the fuck is your kids getting their schooling in? Do they ever get assistance? Do you